Hello everyone, I want to show you how to update the firmware version of a Scalance switch. So I have in front of me a Scalance switch XP208, which you can also see on the screen here. I'm currently using the software Proneter to diagnose the network because I'm connected on this switch from here to my laptop. So all I want to do on this video is to show you how to update the firmware. The firmware we currently have on this device is 4.2.0 and the IP address on this device as shown on Proneta is 192.168.0.6. Let me see if I can access this 192.168.0.6. Yes, so I'm able to access this switch and the default password usually is admin. It usually would ask you to update the password. So I would update that. Set values. Yes. So don't save. If you go on the information page and you click on versions, you should be able to see the current firmware version on the device. It's showing version 4.02, which was uploaded on the 24th of April 2020. Now we want to upload a new one, an updated one. So you go to the firmware update, load. I currently have the firmware update downloaded from Siemens. This is version 4.04. I'll click on it. There are some documentations here. If you need to read them, it's usually good. And now we'll load the firmware on the device. This takes quite a while. So the firmware has been uploaded on the device and it has to go through another process of validating the firmware on the device itself. So there are different steps to this firmware process. So the file has been loaded on the device and it wants to restart the device now. So it states restart. I said yes. And now the device has to restart. We'll make some booting, restarting the device to load the firmware on it. Okay, the device has restarted. We need to log in again to check. Actually, admin. Okay, so now we can check information to see what we have on the device. Good. So we have 4.04, which was released on the 27th of February 2023. And this concludes this video. If you want to get the firmware update file for the Scalance switch, you just need to search using the Scalance order code and just type it on Google using firmware updates. Of course, it brings you to the Siemens page where you need to log in to be able to download the firmware. I'll also upload this file. I'll also put the link to download this file. Thank you very much.